It seems like Meghan Markle, or Duchess of Sussex as she goes by now, can't step out in public without sparking some awkward, downright cringe moments. So, let's go through some of her most talked about ones. First up, the royal snub that had everyone buzzing. Scarf Gate. In a resurfaced video, Meghan appears to be chatting with Prince William, but he seems more interested in adjusting his scarf for what feels like an eternity.
At the time it was awkward, I was a bit shocked.
Some saw it as an intentional cold shoulder, while others thought it was just bad timing. Either way, the awkwardness was off the charts. Things got even more uncomfortable in their Netflix doc when Meghan mocked her first curtsy to the Queen.
Americans will understand this. We have medieval times, dinner and tournament.
Making fun of this seemed disrespectful, especially to the Queen and royal traditions. Even Harry looked super uncomfortable, like he wanted to shrink into the couch. Meghan also said she didn't know she had to curtsy.
I remember in the car and driving up and he said, "You know how to curtsy, right?" And I just thought it was a joke.
Honestly, that's hard to believe. It's one of the first things most people know about the royal family, and with all the media attention on her marriage to Harry, she must have heard about it. If that's true, though, it feels pretty ignorant. She could have easily Googled it. I mean, it's not exactly a royal secret, right? Then there's the polo trophy moment. Meghan was celebrating with Harry's team when she tried to grab one of the players' prize boxes, only for him to firmly keep hold of it. She quickly ducked under Harry's arm, making for a seriously clumsy moment. Their engagement interview was another memorable moment. Meghan insisted she had little knowledge of Harry beforehand.
I didn't know much about him, and so the only thing that I had asked her when she said she wanted to set us up was, I had one question. I said, "Well, is he nice?" Because if he wasn't kind, it didn't seem like it would make sense, and so...
Really? A prince? The son of Princess Diana? And she knew nothing? Hard to believe. We can't talk about her royal appearances without mentioning that near miss at a wedding. Meghan attended Harry's cousin's wedding in a beautiful Oscar de la Renta dress and white heels. Now, if you've ever tried walking on grass in heels, you know it's risky. Meghan almost took a tumble but saved herself by grabbing Harry's hand just in time. Surprisingly, the media didn't go hard on her for it. In fact, they praised her for handling the moment like a pro. A close call, but she pulled it off. But things didn't go quite as smoothly the next time. During an interview in South Africa, Meghan got emotional when asked about the pressure she was under. And she made an emotional confession.
Yeah, well, I guess, and also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay. But it's a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes.
A vulnerable moment, but given that she was in a country where many people struggle to meet basic needs, it struck some as out of touch. Then there's that moment at the One Love movie premiere. Meghan and Harry probably expected to be in the VIP section, but, surprise, they weren't. Dressed in an elegant black skirt, while others rocked casual attire, Meghan looked more suited for a gala than a laid-back film screening. Their appearance made waves, especially since the royal family was already dealing with health concerns involving King Charles and Kate. Definitely not the best timing to grab the spotlight. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams called it a deliberate ploy to prove their value to the royal family. Was it just a movie night or a bigger message? Either way, it made headlines, but not for the right reasons. As if things weren't interesting enough, there was the awkward mic grab at Costner's event. Meghan reached for the mic, but the host wasn't letting go. Was she about to give a speech? We'll never know, but it definitely made things feel awkward. Another unforgettable moment came at the 2023 Invictus Games, where Meghan unexpectedly marched in front of British veterans. Dressed in shorts and sandals, Meghan arrived late to the opening ceremony and later gave a speech about giving her kids milkshakes. Safe to say, it left some people pretty bemused. Even after stepping away from royal duties, Meghan and Harry can't seem to escape the spotlight. If anything, it's like the scrutiny is glued to them. Take Meghan's new show, With Love, Meghan. It's been full of cringe-worthy moments, too. What seemed like an innocent lifestyle show quickly turned into a PR disaster.
It's, hard.
From the get-go, the show was dubbed a masterclass in cringe cooking. Yeah, not exactly the glowing praise you want for your big debut. PR expert Eric Schiffer wasn't holding back, calling it the Duchess of Flops show. According to Schiffer, this series isn't doing anything to repair her image. In fact, it may just reinforce the idea that Meghan is out of touch and desperate to recast herself as the new Martha Stewart.
I mean, look, life is full of surprises.
But it wasn't just the cooking that had people talking. Meghan also stirred up buzz when she corrected Mindy Kaling, insisting that her last name is now Sussex.
I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box and loves
It's so funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now.
Honestly, wasn't she trying to leave everything royal behind? Instead, this small exchange just gave critics more to talk about. But wait, there's more. Meghan also got mocked for turning Trader Joe's peanut butter pretzel nuggets into a gourmet snack. In the first episode of With Love, Meghan, while prepping for her friend Daniel Martin, she took the nuggets out of the original bag and placed them into a personalized one. The internet had a field day, with many joking that a fancy bag doesn't exactly make it five-star cuisine. Then came the food safety controversy. In one episode, Meghan is seen storing raw chicken in her fridge, completely uncovered. Yes, you read that right. The internet quickly exploded, with people pointing out the obvious hygiene issues, warning of potential salmonella. While the chicken was eventually revealed to be parboiled, viewers weren't exactly reassured. And if you're wondering if any chefs were excited to be part of this, think again. Chef Jameson Stocks, who's cooked for King Charles, turned down the chance to be on the show. He didn't like the idea of showing her how to do something and then it kind of being forced and fake. I think she should just go back to acting. She's quite a good actress in real life, or obviously on screen. I think people should just stick to what they do best, Jameson said. Ouch.
I've always loved to cook, and I used to watch a lot of cooking shows.
But the criticism didn't stop there. Even Meghan's own father weighed in, and he was brutal. In an exclusive interview with the Daily Mail, Thomas Markle didn't hold back, calling out Meghan for trying to act like a down-to-earth mom in the kitchen. Meghan has never been authentic. She has to think about everything. She's not spontaneous. Everything she says is pre-planned and rehearsed, he said. Oh, how harsh. So it's hard not to wonder if Meghan Markle will ever catch a break. Every move she makes seems to spark backlash. And with all these moments in mind, it's hard not to wonder, what do you think was the most awkward or cringiest Meghan Markle moment? Were these just harmless missteps, or do you agree they were truly cringeworthy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell for more celebrity stories.